So I've been doing this about 30 years, 35 years. And I always felt kind of my responsibility is to form relationships in athletic departments, form relationships in professional leagues, scouting departments, so I have the most informed opinions. Now, I do 3 hours a day. Some of it's just my gut instinct or my eyes. But a lot of times, if I have my strongest opinions, I remember when Tebow was on a hot streak, and I was like, this isn't going to last. And I had somebody inside the Denver locker room saying, dude can't play. He's not an NFL. Don't listen to all the nonsense. Whether it was Darnold over Baker, it was Herbert over Tua. Through the years, I've relied on scouts, often with my strongest opinions. They get backed by people in the league. So my scouting guys, sometimes there's a problem. When I like a player way more than my scouts do, or I don't like a player as much as my scouts do, and that's with Fernando Mendoza. Like, I like Fernando Mendoza a lot. Everybody else just kind of likes him. Albert Breer came on the show yesterday, and this is kind of the universal opinion I hear about the Hoosier quarterback.
2 years ago, when Caleb Williams went first, Jaden Daniels went second, Drake May went third, Penix went eighth, McCarthy went 10th, and Nix went 12th. The consensus I've gotten is that he would have been the fourth of those quarterbacks. So right in the middle. I think most teams like the makeup. They like how much he's won. They like the accuracy. But is he physically what, say Drake May was coming out of North Carolina, or Jaden Daniels was coming out of LSU, or Caleb Williams was coming out of USC? He's not that.
Okay, when I watch him, here's what I see. Bigger, stronger, more athletic version of Matt Ryan. That's what he looks like. Well, Matt Ryan is 9th all-time in passing yards and top 10 all-time in touchdown passes, got to a Super Bowl and led 28-3, has an MVP season behind him, 15 years, 4 Pro Bowls. So add 30% to that. Because I think Mendoza is got, he's a little bigger, he moves a little better, and I think he's got a slightly stronger arm. So I think Matt Ryan, you can build a franchise around and get to Super Bowls with. In fact, I think largely the Falcons failed Matt Ryan. He didn't fail them. I mean, he was a very good quarterback. So, and again, Matt Ryan plus. I remember when C.J. Stroud came out, and everybody said Jared Goff's his comp. And I'm like, yeah, that's an accurate comp. Jared Goff gets to Super Bowls. He got to a Super Bowl. Jared Goff's top 10, 12 quarterback in the league. That's what everybody's trying to get. So it's interesting, though. I like him a lot. Everybody kind of likes him. The knock on him is he's not super athletic. It should be noted, Lamar Jackson is and Josh Allen is, and they haven't gotten to a Super Bowl. The athletic thing we talk about, Sam Darnold's athletic. How many times did he scramble in that game? How many times did Sam Darnold scramble in the Super Bowl? Couple. What he mostly did, he commanded the game, managed the game, and didn't use his hyper-athleticism. I'll admit, Mendoza's not super athletic. But, I mean, I think his athleticism, I don't think he's Justin Herbert athletic, but he's big and strong like Herbert.